Buffs Nation, are you excited for the first day of spring practice? I know I am. We have been highly anticipating this. Got a good deal of information to talk about and comment on. Again, I'm David. I talk Buffs, Coach Prime Deion Sanders, everything revolving around the CU football program. Going with a little bit different of a setup today. Found this pennant, thought I'd throw it up here. I got another one, so we'll see how all this goes, but wanted to comment on a little bit of the videos that I've seen Coach Prime in leading up to spring practice today. Again, it's awesome to see him rocking the cowboy hat, getting the Buffs kicked off with spring practice. I know that all of these practices are going to be filled with competition because really outside of quarterback, there's competition alongside every other position group right now on the team, and that's really exciting. I know that we expect some of the transfers to come in and start, of course, but there are guys from this team that are holdovers that can compete and that are really going to prove their worth, I think, going into the season. But one thing that I did want to comment on today, and this is around Coach Prime's speech about numbers. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it here in the description, but Coach Prime started off this meeting yesterday talking to the team about how no one's going to be given a jersey number to start off spring practice with. You have to earn your number, and that's something that I really like. Maybe you could call me a traditionalist or something like that, but I loved his comments on, if you or the best players are going to get the best numbers, and if you're a lineman, you're not going to get a single-digit number. I love that. Now, I think that this is definitely a culture shift from what we've seen in some previous regimes, and it's why I'm convinced more and more as time goes on that Coach Prime is the perfect head coach for where this program is at and what this program needed. We needed some accountability. We needed to raise the standards, and even just by telling the players, you got to earn your number, that's different than what we've seen with the program. I mean, when you look at Mel Tucker for the year that he was here recruiting, I believe Ashad Clayton was our highest rated recruit coming in. And really there was a big deal made about CU unretiring 3 different numbers that had been retired for a long time. These are players that played over 50 years ago. And one of those numbers was Clayton's high school number 24. He commented after his recruitment, his commitment, saying, that he's honored to wear the number 24. And, people might have different opinions on this because I don't know if there was ever official information reported on this, but it kind of seemed to me like Mel Tucker was using hey, if we can unretire this number, is this going to be a big deal if you come here? I don't know. I guess we can speculate that. But Clayton did come here, say that he was going to wear 24 as a freshman, and then before the season switched to 0. So I guess it didn't really make that much of an impact, but you can see the difference here. There's a way that Coach Prime and his staff is going about this that is different than what we've seen at the university, and I think that's really refreshing. Earn your number. That's only going to increase more and more the competition, the effort level. It's going to raise the floor in this team to levels that we haven't seen in a very long time, 20 plus years, So I want to know your thoughts. What are you looking forward to when it comes to spring practice? What position groups are you going to be looking most forward to? I know right now, of course, there's going to be a lot of competition at the wide receiver group, especially. I want to see how guys like Montana Lamonius Craig kind of play up against some of these guys coming in here, such as Jimmy Horn. I want to see how the secondary, Nico Reed, Travis Hunter, how they do going against each other with Travis Hunter as a wide receiver and competing both as DBs against our wide receivers. Very excited for that. But overall, I love what Coach Prime is doing. Providing and instilling accountability into this team is going to be huge. I want to know your thoughts, but hey, this is just a little bit of primer for spring football practices. I'm sure we'll have more reports, more information coming out. There'll be a lot of footage to review here on all the social media accounts that Prime and his whole team is attached to. So excited for this. Anyways, this is just celebration. Spring ball is here. Sco Buffs. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and let's go.